Bomber Palmer just resubscribed for 27 months. The Big 27.
Hello, everybody.
Our home. Prosperity. Liberty.
Hi there.
Might be a little loud. I don't know. I'm
Democracy.
checking the sound level
Our
at the moment.
way of life.
Oh, hello.
This is Helldivers 2, which I just picked up
But
over the
freedom
weekend,
doesn't
and I'm
come
like
free.
super into it.
Sweet liberty! No!
But I am gonna bring the volume down a
Look
bit.
familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next.
This is just the intro to
That
the game,
is,
by the way.
Unless you make the most important decision of your life.
This game's been out for over
Prove
a
to
year now,
yourself
or
that you have
something.
the
Like
strength and
I'm
the
late to the
courage
party,
to be free.
but it's still fun.
Join the
We're gonna join in on random people today and see how it goes.
Peacekeeping force.
I guess. Might still be
See
loud.
exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy.
We'll have to remember to turn it back up when we go back to
Become a legend.
Xenoblade.
Become a Helldiver.
Yeah, so okay, so this game, we will we'll join in on some random group or something. And there's different difficulties and stuff, right? But we are a Helldiver. This is a future state of our real world, if you will, I guess. And hey, look, I've unlocked weapon customization. Earth is now a multi-planetary species over, I guess, the whole galaxy or something. And guess what? Turns out there are aliens of some kind. And back when the game first launched, from what I understand, because I didn't play it back then, it was just the Terminids, which are bugs. If you've ever seen Super Troopers, think Super Troopers. That's almost certainly what the inspiration for this game was. But you would go in, you'd wipe out the bugs, or they'd try to wipe you out. It can be a group up to 4 people, and then that would be your thing. Since then, they've added the automatons, which I by the way, I have not fought the Terminids yet, the bugs, or the automatons, which are robots. I've only fought the Illuminids, I think is what they're called. They're some kind of like squid thing that kind of like takes over people and makes them kind of zombie-like, sorta. I fought those guys, which are the newest one, from what I understand, and potentially the hardest. I don't know, but there are global challenges that the entire community takes part in, and the last one was actually a failure. We were supposed to drive back the Illuminids, and we took back 2 of the 4 planets, so it was a failure. All right, hold on. So weapon customization. Primary weapons cannot be leveled up and customized to just each weapon's look and feel. Cool. and we're gonna switch over into full screen game mode as well. Ooh. I might need to move my face. We might be blocking things. At the moment, what's behind me is just my name and what level I am. But I think in-game, that could be where our weapon is, where you can see how much like ammo I have and whatnot. I think the right bottom is potentially the mini-map, though. So I don't know where we're going to go. Do a tiny bit with me here. And if I have to move, I have to move. I do want to check here first. So, we've unlocked weapon customization. Aha! This weapon's level 5. By the way, I couldn't see that before. So we now have weapon config. Alright, so let me customize it. Let's see. Oh, check this out! We can, get different, like, scopes and stuff now. Ergonomics goes up, and I don't know what that does. It probably makes the recoil better. I have no underbarrel, but we could put a laser sight with flashlight. Ergonomics goes down. The muzzle could have a flash hider. Recoil goes down. I like that a lot. Maybe. Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna buy that right now. Yeah, just that one. This is the base gun right here, the Liberator. It's a standard assault rifle. It's not bad, but kind of like this. It's a single shot rifle. It's a bit more powerful. Good for shooting longer ranges. There's also SMG and some shotguns that I have unlocked, and I've never used any of them. I also have a Redeemer pistol, so this shoots really fast compared to the single shot Peacemaker. And then as a grenade, this is the one you start with, which is heavy armor penetrating. I swapped it for a frag, which is good for taking out groups of small enemies. All right. Character, like armor and stuff, there's a lot of stuff to unlock. In fact, if we look at the unlocks real quick, there are these war bonds. And this is the base war bond that's free. So you got to get medals inside of levels and whatnot, and then you can unlock stuff. You can unlock new, like, armor. And legitimately, this armor has, like, special passives and stuff on it. Like, this one has medkit. But this is how you unlock new weapons and all that as well. So here's Hero of the Federation body armor that has Democracy Protects on it. Which I could unlock right now. 50% chance to not die when taking lethal damage. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? But I'm saving up. Oh, I have 30. Let's go ahead and buy the energy-based LAS-5 Scythe. I want that one. I'm going to get the armor too, but need some more points. Your fists have recoil. Can't hold those cannons back. There's a couple melee weapons in the game too, interestingly enough. You can get a flag that you can then, like, stab enemies with. I saw that there's a sword. Outside of the first one, the other war bonds, you have to use premium war bond, or sorry, you have to buy the premium war bond with super credits, which, as you can see, cost real money. But you can also farm these in game. So you'll see, I have 350 on the top left, sorry, top right. I've never purchased a single super credit. So these are obtainable in game, and then you will be able to buy these things as well. So that's kind of cool. And the different war bonds, of course, then have different guns and different armor sets and all that kind of stuff in it, right? And this isn't just like a different looking gun because it's orange. It's actually a breaker incendiary shotgun. So they are different. Or capes, all sorts of things. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. All right, let's go ahead and jump into a match and see how it goes. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Oh, also we got a new major order. So this is what I was talking about before. There's major orders. I haven't played since the new one. Massive Terminid outbreaks have erupted simultaneously across multiple Super Earth cities. This unprecedented assault of fascism into highly populated areas puts millions of citizens in grave danger. Helldivers must respond immediately. Illuminate pursuit operations must be temporarily suspended. Repel the Terminid invasion. Aha, so we've failed or halted our previous Illuminid thing to go after Terminids, which is... But we did fail the last one. Major Order failed. The remnant Illuminate forces have evaded justice. Some of their remote bases endure. Okay. Let's move on.
Victory, Helldiver! Victory! The enemy
We're gonna
is
play
in
on hard.
pursuit.
I have
Super
extreme
Earth has
unlocked.
been
In order to unlock the next one, like suicide mission, I have to complete extreme. I've never completed extreme. In fact, hard is actually quite difficult, so I don't think I want to be doing too much more there. I can drop in right on someone else who's already playing, and that might be the way we go here. Kind of check out to see what else is up. We can see that like this group's been in for 4 minutes, level 68 and level 31. By the way, there might be voice comms. See how that works. I am currently muted. And in fact, if I want to talk, I have to chat through the controller. But I guess we'll join in this one. It has a level 150 within a 12 and a 17. And the 12 and 17 are much closer to like my level. So probably closer to my skill level.
Allied destroyer coordinates received. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
Alright, these are extra little things I get to take into the mission with me. I take this set.
Orbit synchronized.
Booster. If the game is way too loud, please let me know. Turned it down a lot. Oh, I'm not in a great spot. I am not in a good spot. Alright, where are people at? I see 2 of them are over there. Okay. So this ship over here... Oh, wow, you know what? I'm in Illuminate area. I didn't really want to be in Illuminate area. Okay, I'm gonna call it an orbital strike on this ship right here if I can. That should hopefully blow it up. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I don't have my laser all down. But I do want to get in contact with everybody else here. Ooh. Like a earthquake going on. Oh no, I want this one right here. Pull you in. I want my other thing as well. Pull you in. So those are stratagems. We get use them quite frequently, honestly. Take out that walker with big laser cannon. Okay, that ship is super annoying. It flies around and does like dive bomb runs on us. Okay, it's down. Definitely kind of over top of my health bar and stuff. Ooh, I don't know what's shooting the big blue bombs at us there. Also, that purple little robot, it can call down drop ships. P1 could use a refill. I've got a refill backpack on. Couldn't get it off though. There you go. I guess they also have a refill backpack on. Ow. Alright, I can see both of those guys there now. They're also shooting directly at me. Half-life. Pop a stim. Got a lot of guys coming in on my side. But yeah, you can see these guys are kind of like zombies. Hey Astro, welcome in. Anchoring for Mecca. Boy. Probably in this game I'll have to look at chat every so often. I probably won't be able to view it as often as I'd like to. Hopefully you can understand. I'm gonna move to here. That's my pin. I'm gonna go there. I bet you there's a single dropship over here. Because there's a red spot on the mini-map that seemed kind of heavy. Ouch. Probably bad for me. Yeah, because I knew those guys were behind me. I'm just sort of trying to dodge that guy at the moment. I want to get back and shoot the big walker. Which someone may have just taken out. What's cool about this laser gun is it doesn't actually have ammo. It has a heat sink. Once the heat sink like explodes if you go too heavy, then you do lose it, and you only have 2, or at least that's the maximum. I do have the 2 right now.
Tagging map. North, 100 meters.
Enforce.
Reinforcing.
So when somebody else goes down, someone who's still here has to throw a reinforcement to get them back. Oh, something saw me. Oh, there's a big ship in the air over there as well. I think we can take out, but I don't know how you do that. Saw that grenade, by the way. Someone else got the reinforcement, I think. Okay. And if you look at the top left, that's how many reinforcements that we have. So, like, we can run out of respawns. There's also friendly fire. Oh, and that sentry that just got put down there, 100% can kill friendlies as well. In fact, I'm going to throw a sentry down as well, right here. We'll just have to be a little careful here. We just don't want to be in its range.
Say hello to democracy!
The big thing right there. And our sentry's already done. I don't know if they have like a certain ammo count or if it's just a time limit or what. What I will say is sometimes it feels like they last a long time and other times they don't. I don't know what the limiting factor is on that. Alright, I'm gonna run in here,
Requesting orbital
throw that,
strike.
and then try to get back out. We're hoping that that orbital strike takes out the ship, which it did, and then I want to not die. That'd be wonderful.
Requesting air support.
No, it just called in a dropship. We really want to get out of there. Welcome back, Bomber.
Quit.
So we need to call down the Hell Bomb and then arm it here. The Hell Bomb, if you couldn't tell, will be a very large bomb. Once it lands in, I guess I can get it primed.
Engaging
Activate.
terminal. Hellbomb armed.
Alright, we need to get out of here. Also, we need to make sure it doesn't blow up by those guys.
Here.
Oh, we took a lot of damage there. Oh, because that dude. My main gun was out.
Calling down a support weapon.
Yeah, we just want to get out of here.
Mag's empty.
There are too many enemies in our vicinity here. Also, that ship across the way, I'd love to blow that up too. I'm gonna try and get that. Those ships, by the way, they do reinforce enemies. So getting rid of them is very beneficial to us. Did I throw it over? Oh no, it bounced back. That's garbage. Alright, so one thing we can try here, and I've never done this before, if I can take the shield off, supposedly I can then chuck a grenade in.
Throwing grenade.
Never done that before. That was so cool. Alright, I'm gonna go over there and help out P3 on that task. By the way, if you're like moving around, aiming is definitely harder than standing still. And if you're out of breath because you've been sprinting, again, it's harder. The like movement and gameplay and combat and everything in this game is actually quite a lot of fun. All right, there is a turret, or there was a turret. It just disappeared. We'll get a new one.
Requesting sentry.
So now you can see the raising flag up there. Supposedly, if you salute, it goes faster. Do you see that enemy? Going to ignore it and try to get the flag up by saluting. It's almost done. Alright, so that was the two main objectives. They're now done.
Freedom forever.
He fell is what happened there. We can now leave, but there are other objectives that we can do around the map, right? So I don't know what the rest of these guys want to do. One of the objectives is taking out all of the outposts, which are those ships that are parked around that I've taken a few of those out. There are other objectives in the area, like this thing right here, where that blue marker is. That's definitely an objective. is a ship right up here, so I think I'm gonna take that out at a minimum.
Illuminate, southeast.
Squid outpost spotted. Requesting orbital strike.
There we go. That should hopefully get it. We'll watch and make sure just in case. And then you'll notice that like the red zones on the map start to disappear. So if there are still red zones, it's probably likely that we haven't cleared everything.
Bag's empty.
Yikes! Oh, there was another one behind! Oh, I'm dead.
Calling in reinforcements.
Calling down a sentry.
Requesting sentry.
That does mean that I have lost my laser cannon. I've also lost my supply pack, so I'm gonna get 2 more of them in. And you'll see that they do have somewhat long, like, respawn times on those things, but we only called one in at the beginning of the map here.
New mag.
By the way, if you reload a mag before it's empty, you do lose the ammo that was in it. So, like, you don't want to reload until you're basically out, for the most part. So many enemies down there. All right, this calls for a Gatling.
Calling down a sentry.
Double check our tank.
Calling in reinforcements.
How'd you like to see
The only game with realistic reloads. It's not the only one, but yeah. Definitely not a bad one. And our Gatling's done.
Calling in reinforcements.
Yeah, shoot.
Calling down a sentry.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Calling
Okay,
in
I got that dude. Oh, there's a walker coming. Ooh, okay, he's down. Oh, dropship right there. That was terrible for us.
Calling in extraction.
And they just got the shield up.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Extraction shuttle inbound. Oh no, okay. So somebody else has gone to the extraction
Down a sentry.
and started it. So now we have a minute and a half to get there.
Fire in the hole.
It's crazy stuff going on.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Calling.
Look at all the guys coming in from that side as well. My Gatling is still 40-some second cooldown. By the way, this game does have, like, stealth mechanics and whatnot as well. So you can sneak around and whatnot.
Bag's empty.
Okay, there's actually a couple turrets over here.
New mag.
Oh, that dude's got a mounted gun. Look at that. There's actually a lot of turrets over here.
Squid.
But yeah, the biggest thing that we have to worry about
T-minus 30 seconds.
is these turrets at the moment. If I get in front of them while they're firing, phew, I'll be cut in half.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Be here in just a moment.
Landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Here he is. This is our escape.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Alright, now I have to make a decision on whether or not I stick with this group or if I go to the actual global objective, which is Terminids.
Extraction complete.
We'll see.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Yeah, I mean, that's the game in a nutshell. Drop down onto a location on a planet, do your objectives, and get the heck out. Because you are an elite guerrilla squad going in, doing some things, and getting out. You know, not a full army or anything. Exactly, now to dive again. And right, so you'll see here that we missed, one person didn't get out somehow. They must have not jumped in the Pelican. Also missed some objectives. So we didn't get full XP, we didn't get full money, which are requisition slips. But this is actually a 3-mission combo. So I'll probably stick around to complete it out, and you'll get more medals for each successive mission in the combo. A heart attack on the way back to space? Maybe. Nah. Helldivers don't have heart attacks. Oh, also, the 3 people who escaped are right here, and the other dude is on the side. You can just barely see him. Anyway, I'm on the far right over there. We can see it. Look at my accuracy. I didn't have the amount of kills. I also joined late, but look at that. Look at that accuracy.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. I look forward to serving you.
Ah, Helldivers have super heart attacks. Okay, I'll buy that one.
Victory, Helldiver, victory. The enemy is in retreat. Super Earth has been defended.
Salute. This was the last planet that I was working on for the last like main thing. So here are the orders, right? So now we can see. So there's 5 days, 5 real life days in 12 hours on the far right of the screen over there. The major order is to repel the massive Terminid invasion. So we need to hold those planets when the order expires. That's interesting. This is only the 2nd major order I've ever seen, so I don't even know what to expect for them. So if any of them get taken over, then we're gonna have to go there and push them back out. And you can see that there's 60 War Bond medals as a reward. Also, my personal order for the next 8 hours is extracting successfully from a mission times. Super Earth, it's on the nose. James, this game is very much like Super Troopers. Very inspired by. Soup Earth. What kind of soup, though, Astro? That changes things a lot, right? Ha! I don't know who the probably that guy. Yeah, here we go. Oh wait, are we leaving? Okay. Looks like we're gonna go do some Terminids.
Initiating FTL jump to the Inari system.
Check this out. Heading across the galaxy. Oh, that right there is like one of the space stations, and we get bonuses when we're in an area with a space station as well.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
We have to raise the flag. Oh, we have to raise 2 flags. That's what we gotta do. Action point is down there. Terminate illegal broadcast. Okay, so it looks like we're spawning sort of in the middle of stuff. I have not fought the Terminids. I don't know what's going to be good or bad against them. I'm going to keep going with the laser cannon because I like it, but it might not work very well against them. I guess we'll find out.
Launch initiated.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch our northwest a little bit and southeast. I have a feeling this is gonna be a little bit of a tricky start. One thing I know about the Terminids is that they have like underground layers that you have to blow up with grenades. And there's a bunch right there!
New mag.
Okay. Ooh, I see a big green bug over there. Alright, I don't know which way these guys want to go first.
Requesting sentry.
That one?
Bugs, northwest.
Call a bile spewer. Did it shield up? Can I tell you, I don't want to go into the farm field. Man, somebody already.
Reinforcing.
You know what? The laser works pretty good against bugs. This is such a different experience. If I had the chance to escape pod from space onto Earth, would I? No.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Think someone else got it?
Sentry. Requesting sentry.
And this guy's got all the sentries. Oh, these here, by the way, samples are a currency that we can pick up and find.
Requesting sentry.
I'm gonna put that there. See how much of a bad idea that was.
Requesting sentry.
Can't tell if that's a bug or what that is up there. So did anyone call the... Oh, okay, the flag is raising now. Yeah, lasers are pretty good against bugs. Oh, that's a big one. Reinforce available.
Calling in reinforcements.
I don't want to be here. Stim, run. Jeez, do those guys like explode a little bit when they blow up? I think I'm in a really tough spot here. Moving, get moving, get moving. There I go. This flag is almost raised. If that guy can survive. It is the next step up from Ant and Magnifying Glass. Agreed.
Reinforcements have been launched.
Alright. By the way, the guns that I dropped, I can pick back up again if I can find them. I think these ones are mine right here. The backpack, this, and then the samples. Oh, that dude just ran in front of my bullet.
Reinforcing. Bag's empty.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
I think that dude used his drop pod to kill that big bug, by the way.
Calling down the sentry.
Alright, I don't know where our next spot is. Feeling like that right there.
North, 100 meters.
Because it's a nest.
Calling down a support weapon.
In fact, is that what this is here? Oh. Man, this is a little terrifying.
Bug out.
Ow, ow. Med pack. That dude just shot a missile, I think.
Requesting sentry.
Right, so I think what I want to do is come here with a grenade and chuck the grenade in the hole. No, fire in the hole. Your sample. Grenade. That did not go in and almost killed me. Wonderful. The heck? I think somebody else had thrown some things. I'm not sure what that was.
Throwing grenade.
I'll just get out of there and let them do it.
Outpost destroyed.
Alright, so the outpost is done. Wonderful.
Dropping a pin.
Straight east, I guess, over to that one. Everybody else agrees, I guess.
Supplies.
We'll follow P3. Think E2 might be in trouble? Oh! Don't touch those. Don't touch those. Maybe that's what happened to E2. You know, there's a flamethrower in the game. I bet the flamethrower works wonders on bugs. Shh.
Found something.
Oh, this is a door we can blow up. What do we got? Requisition slips, which is money, and super credits, which is the paid currency, right? So the stuff that you can find in game. It's only 10. Sometimes you can get more. I want that entrenchment tool. That's a shovel. I don't know what the purpose of it is.
Calling down a sentry.
What's that guy gonna find? More super credits? See?
Got it.
Game's kind of cool that way. We got samples back here. And by the way, if you die, the samples drop on the ground and somebody else does have to pick them up.
Requesting sentry.
Oh my goodness, that...
Bug outpost spotted. Parachute terminated.
There are a couple bugs over to our east. I want to make sure they're not coming towards us.
Reloading.
Got a sample.
So there should be bug holes in here somewhere that we gotta throw grenades in? What is that? Sample. Grenade down that one.
Throwing grenade.
Grenade down that one. Take that sample. There is Another hole right here.
Fire in the hole.
There we go. Nice. By the way, you can tell, right? This was an Earth colony. There's statues and stuff around, and old buildings, and the farms, and all of that. And the bugs are multi-planetary. I don't know how they travel, but they do.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
All right, we gotta go there.
Southeast, 50 meters.
Marking it.
Dropping a pin. South, 100 meters.
I don't know who called that big laser beam down.
Critical stratagem available.
More samples. Grab those for sure. All right, where are the bugs gonna come from? Because I will throw a Gatling down. But I don't know where they're gonna come from. Whatever, I'll just throw it right here.
Down a sentry.
They show up on that side, we'll be covered.
Orbital inbound.
Calling an orbital down. There must be a big group of them. Like there were a few. Good. The bugs get loaded up into catapults. You know what? I should be over here. That is a big guy coming in. We're good. Oh, we got some more over there.
Slowing down a sentry.
We're almost done here, though. And we got it. Nice.
Freedom triumphs over tyranny once more. The extraction shuttle awaits your request.
Outpost destroyed.
Nice. But what do we got left? I mean, I feel like we should probably do that, right?
Southwest, far.
If anybody agrees with that, but right, our extraction is straight down, and there's a couple more little outposts there.
Bag's empty. Out of ammo.
That one alive, that one is alive.
Dropping down a support weapon.
Oh, this dude chucked down some ammo. I'll grab some of that.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Ooh. Sample? Common sample? Wonderful. We'll take that stuff.
Tagging map. Southwest.
Yeah, that orange also wants to go that way. Totally on board with that. Figure out the best way to get over there. It looks like there's like a lake in the middle we gotta go around. Man, these guys are fast! Whew. Honestly, I think we should go north of the lake instead of south, but I'm gonna stick with E2. Keeping the group together is typically...
Tagging map. South, 300 meters.
I don't know what the goal objective is over at the marker. We'll find out together. Oh! Man, what gun is that? The laser cannon has such good reach. By the way, I don't know if water is safe. I don't think I want to swim. I'm going to quickly check this building out, see if there's any samples or anything here.
Negative. Hold position.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Man! Person called the extraction in. Means we can't like complete the map.
Requesting sentry.
We had time, right? We still have 25 minutes left, but it is what it is. I mean, there's something to be said for it probably is more beneficial to just like do as many missions as possible than it is to fully complete each one.
Requesting sentry.
But I do like fully completing missions.
Tunnel breach.
Sounds like they're having a little bit of a hard time in here.
Fire in the hole!
My thing's about to overheat. Okay, good.
Requesting sentry. Calling in reinforcements. Not today!
Gotta be real careful with that gun. Gotta kind of hang behind the wall.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Orbital inbound.
Yeah, they haven't seen Merc streams, you know, full completing stuff. Yeah, it's understandable. Oh my goodness. Let me get out of there for a little bit. Whoever called in that crazy orbital strike right there, just kind of in a bad spot if it's all on fire. Okay, I made it.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Off we go. And so there's all sorts of different orbitals and different guns you can call in and different kinds of sentries and stuff. Also, play a planet defense mission. Cool. Oh, Bug Stomper. Play a bug mission. That's our first one. So you can like customize the way that you play in your loadout very much to your own style, which is really cool. Democracy does prevail once more. We only got 1 star for that because of the amount of things we didn't do. But we did get a fair amount of samples. Ooh! Look at this. Like a defense meter of like how far we have to push. You didn't vote for that. It's true. I didn't vote to leave. Only one person had to vote to leave, apparently. Didn't have the best accuracy. Oh, man.
Now that was what I call a profitable use of resources.
The one guy's not even bloody. Yeah, what did he even do, right? Alright, we're up to 12 medals again. I think we needed 25 for that body piece. Need 25 for the body piece, which is, I think, what we're going for next.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
The non-bloody guy did leave. I'll go queue myself up over here at the hell pod. By the way, I I think that the amount of ships that you see in an area when you look out the window is probably somehow reflective of how many people are here. Oh, the other guy left. Okay. It's just the two of us. We'll see how the two of us fare. Now, other people can join mid-mission. That is not a great spawn point. I think we're gonna have to run as soon as we drop down. But we're gonna keep the same loadout. In fact, no, we're not gonna keep the same loadout. I don't want that. Let's swap that with another turret. I think that'll help out a lot. On the 75 hard front, your wife hugged you when you got home from work, said that you're less thick. You were not thick to begin with. I've definitely lost a bit. So on the 75 hard front, today is day 72. So 3, 4, 5. I have 3 days left after today. So Saturday's the final day. Sunday will be my first day afterwards. And I'll probably post some things in the Discord about it, right? But I'm down at this moment just over like 25 pounds, which is wonderful.
Launch initiated.
Doing, since April, I've like, by foot, gone like 400 some miles, which is crazy. Yeah, it's pretty great. I'm gonna take a little bit of like, I'm probably gonna have a full rest day next week. I'm gonna have a little bit of a cheat on like meals and stuff, and I'm gonna increase my calories by a little bit, but that will be then dropping again afterwards. So just like a little bit of a catch-up period, if you will. Oh, I want my laser cannon. I feel like I hear bugs.
Calling down a sentry. Bug tunnel breach.
Yeah, this does not feel like the best spot for us to have dropped in at. Okay, so, ow! Oh, my own turret got me. I was about to drop a grenade down there. Of course, a bug came up out. Well, my turret's gone. I bet this guy's about to be gone. Oh, he's calling in the reinforce right now. Boy, I don't know where I am in comparison to where I was. I was up this way. See, I'm running back in because I really want to get that grenade in the hole, and I want to pick my gear back up. Come on, go in the hole, please. Got it. I didn't get my laser. I think I'm, like, acid from that dude. Oh, no. Jeez. I will tell you, right? The less people that are in the match, definitely the harder things become. I am going back the other way to see if I can get my gear again. But that's feeling not possible. I also feel like a machine gun instead of a single target fire would probably be better on these guys.
Squad lost. Deploy replacement squad.
Oh, we did get an extra person joining in.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
Right. Where are we in relation to things? My stuff was over this way. Yeah, I took falling damage. Wonderful. Don't know what that was. Oh my goodness! Give me that and that, and then get the heck out. I think I'm hitting explosive on the ground even. Okay, let's get that set up. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. I don't know if that's a good spot. Is that a hole? That's a big guy. Dead? He's dead. Alright, where are we going? I think select the encrypted hard drive, which is north of us, so I think we do want to head up that way.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Yeah, this place is not great, that's for sure. Or been on the map a little bit. Let's get that sample. That was from somebody else's corpse. Oh, that dude's leg. Supplies.
Dropping a pin.
Tunnel breach.
Those guys are... See, I feel like we don't want to just sit in one spot, right? We should really keep moving, and they're still back there. I'm gonna just keep going. Splitting the group is also not necessarily the best thing to do, but I feel like at the moment, I don't want to just be hanging back there. That also feels like a bad move, right? I also wonder if those explode. I think I was running over top of those, and I think they blow up. Alright, so I need to go, like, straight over here. Check inside the town, don't see anything. By the way, the front of the bugs are definitely armored. I don't know how much the laser is actually impacted by their armor, though. It feels like we're puncturing it pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna throw that there. It will hopefully not kill me.
I got the terminal.
Up, down, down, left. That's one of 4.
How'd you like to taste it?
Hey,
Terminal.
do the next thing. Charging, it's charging. I don't... Oh, boy.
Calling in orbital strike.
Come on, orbital strike, get somebody!
I got the terminal.
By the way, my orbital strike is just a single hit. Someone else also called something in there. Alright, so this is the SSD that we need. Oh no, you have to hold it. I hate that a lot. I can't use like my my laser gun with it. I can drop it.
Package acquired.
I do think that
Drop in package.
going left is our best option, so we don't have to retread terrain.
Package acquired.
Alright, I'm going west. I don't know what that is. Retrieve mutant larva. Okay. Sure. By the way, I feel like I'm leading the group. Everyone seems to be kind of like following me, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. There's a flag up here. Here, and see a bug off to the side. Now, good. I got it. Now we just gotta extract with it.
Drop in a pin. South. 300 meters.
Reason to stay here anymore. The de facto leader. Yeah, I mean, it's the role I play in life too. It's fine. Don't like that sound behind me. I only have 4 mags of that, by the way. Thanks, James. Because I'm like half useless with only 1 arm, right? Because I'm carrying the box. Don't really want to sit in one spot for too long. But I'm gonna definitely have to drop it here.
Drop in package. Gun outpost. Have a taste of democracy.
Okay. I need to call in something. Yep, those things explode, don't they? Ow, ow, ow. Okay, someone else wants to hold the package too. That's also fine. Come on. Good aim, good aim.
Grenade.
I don't know. Maybe. I think I got all the ones I threw into. Got one left.
Fire in the hole.
Outpost destroyed.
We got that one. Wonderful. That was a good job.
Tagging map. South. 200 meters.
Where? Hold on. Where am I? We're on the big rock. And who's got the package? E2, who's almost down there, has the package. Good. Great to see. Also, you can see the big specimen on my back. I didn't even notice that until now. That's cool. That's really cool. Also, you see that, like, that light over there? That does mean that there's something there, and it could be super credits. It's usually like a little, pod that we can, collect. Okay, deliver the hard drive we've done. And we must have something more to do here. No. No, can I just go through the water? It's really the first map I've played on with, like, water. However, I don't know if I can climb this. Like, no. Oh, I'm kind of stuck. This is super dangerous. Oh, we're raising the satellite tower for this one. Okay. Got it. We doing on bugs? Good. But once the tower is raised, which is right there, I think.
Engaging terminal.
Oh, it's even in the right spot already. That does not happen very often. Usually have to raise the tower, and then you have to turn it. But it was in the right spot, so I was able to just kind of kick it off. And I think we're done here. I don't think we have to stick around. I will say the next spot that we should go to is probably there. And then the spot after that... Big mutant larva. I have the mutant larva. The next spot after that would be up there and then escape. As long as everybody wants to do all of the objectives. Dropping position south? Oh. I think that dude's dropping the position, get like a beacon.
I got the terminal.
I'm glad we stuck around. We needed to.
You've done your duty. You may extract with honor. Calling down a sentry.
I see, by the way, that the orange guy has already, I think, pinged the extract, so he might just go there, which ruins our full completion, but I guess it is what it is if that's what happens.
Extraction is available.
Requesting sentry.
Yo! Alright, I've got one stim left. I'd love, by the way, for us to go here.
Tagging map. North, 100 meters.
I don't know if it's gonna happen, though. I only have one grenade. I don't even have enough to do it. Not by myself. So, like, if other people don't want to come over here, I can't do it alone. It looked like I think there were 3 holes from what I saw there a second ago. That was right over our head. Don't touch the blue stuff. I think that slows us down. By the way, we're in extreme cold right now, which I think legitimately lets us use the laser longer because it keeps the laser from overheating, which is kind of cool. Okay, they have flying bugs as well. Right, just cut their wings off. That's pretty cool. Good. Somebody else got that guy. I mean, the missile launcher is quite strong as well. Definitely takes enemies out faster, but I'm sure the reload is way longer too. Okay, I'm saving my sentries for when we get to the extract. They can help defend. That dude just needs to get out of there. He just needs to get out of there. Now. Oh, I think he ended up dying from fire. What is that? That is a sentry. Okay, so I don't need to put one over here.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Them on the other side here. I'll put one on the other side.
Calling down a sentry.
Pick up all of the samples, by the way. Again, it is a currency. Up. No, no, no. Down, up, right, up. You here.
Requesting sentry.
Wait, who called in the hell bomb?
Objective location. Northeast. 50 meters.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
All right, looks like we got a lot of guys coming from over this way. Last grenade.
Say hello to democracy.
I can come behind the turret and I think be okay. Except I can't see. Or it's also now gone.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
There he is. He was below. And that smoke makes it real hard to see. Looks like there's a big guy to the west.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Okay, okay. Last med pack.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Whoa! Something blew up.
T-minus 10 seconds.
10 seconds so we can get out of here. I don't think I want to be up there anymore.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Where's it's on the other side? Okay.
Initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
I see one person's dead now. I don't know how long we've been dead for, but we are out of reinforcement anyway. Because, like, at the very end of the stage, you stop being able to call in stuff. This game reminds you of Hero's Duty from Wreck-It Ralph. It is kind of like that, isn't it?
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent. Liberty has seen you through.
Off we go. Oh my goodness. I just realized, by the way, that the YouTube stream never went live. So I'm just gonna kill it. Who cares about it? It's done for. Can't believe that. I can't believe that. Oh well. It's normal 6 rare samples. By the way, that blue bar I'm guessing is humankind, and the orange bar is probably bugs, and the orange bar is definitely bigger. I'm yellow. I'm very yellow. And that other dude has nothing on him. I missed out on the accuracy again. But I killed 0 people. Those are accidentals. Personal order completed. There's 15 more bonds. Or war bond medals. Starship Troopers was already pretty high on the scale, but have I seen the other movies based in that universe? I have not, I don't think. What are the other movies based in that universe? I have seen Starship Troopers. By the way, you weren't aware. The Starship Troopers movie is a bit different than the book. They have different themes. So the book was actually quite, I think, like fascist and sexist and all sorts of things. And the movie took like the premise of the overall like Earth fighting aliens and stuff, and went over the top and made it like a satire of democracy and all of that kind of stuff. So they have very different messages. Alright, so the other dude left, which is... we have one mission left. I don't know if I can see this. I can. Right, so we have a 3rd mission to do in the sequence, and I'd love to complete it before leaving. I'd love to, but I'm not sure we're waiting on this guy. Didn't say anything in chat. The movie was a failed satire? I don't know if I'd say it was failed. But I can see people not understanding it, so I guess you could call that the failure. But the book is, if you were to compare the book to it, it's very clearly satire if you compare, but the amount of people who watch Starship Troopers and also read the book is very slim. And by the way, I didn't read the book. I just know about it. All right, I'm going to give this dude just a moment, right? I'll quickly hit the bathroom. If by the time I get back he's not ready, we will leave and do our own thing. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Kill the game audio. We'll start the music. Be right back. We're back. We're back. Oh, Techno Mage. I was like, what is this? That was a little loud. Honestly, I'm gonna pull it down a tad. Okay. Jeez. Starship Troopers 2, Hero of the Federation's a fun one. Yeah, no, you know what? I guess I didn't watch... I've watched the original. I don't think I've watched the others. And it looks like I got booted out, which is fine. Troopers 3, Troopers Invasion, which is number 4, Crater of Mars, and there's a reboot coming. Wonderful. You know what? Since we're out of the mission, let's just take this for a moment to talk about things. So, Steam Next Fest is going on this week. I'm gonna prepare some games and stuff so that we'll do probably Friday. Honestly, I was easing a little bit the VR stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna get to the VR. There is a bunch of work I have to do to get it set up for streaming, and I just haven't had the time, and legitimately I don't know if between now and Friday or even potentially the weekend if I'm gonna be able to do it. Especially, I've got things planned for the weekend as well. The VR might not be happening, but the other stuff will. So there's gonna be a whole bunch of games that we're gonna check out, and one of them is gonna be called Jump Ship. I encourage anybody who wants to play with me to go ahead and get Jump Ship downloaded. From what I understand, okay, it's kind of like if you've ever played FTL, Faster Than Light, you control a spaceship and you jump between different systems and you're escaping this like alien force that's trying to catch up to you, right? And along the way you have to make decisions and you have crew and you obtain new crew and you gotta upgrade your ship and there's ship combat and stuff. 2D, very indie game. Very fun. Jump Ship, from what I understand, is a 3D version of that game in which you are physically controlling and flying the ship. You might be physically manning the guns. Enemies might come on the ship and you have to fight them off. Stuff like that. So it seems like it's going to be pretty cool. Bomber's got it downloaded and ready to go. Waiting to play it, so you're going into it fresh. I mean, again, right? It'll be the first time I've checked it out as well. But it seems pretty cool. I think Arc Raiders, is that the name of the game, also is kind of similar, but I've heard from people who played the demo already that they think Jump Ship is better. I also haven't played Arc Raiders. But yeah, so I think there's even like parts where like you can leave the ship. Cat was messing with cables, don't want her to do that. So that's coming up. If you have game suggestions from the Steam Next Fest, throw them my way. I haven't downloaded a single game for it yet because I haven't had the time. That's probably going to be a tomorrow activity for me to kind of like go through and pick out a list of the game. And, you know, we never get through like a ton of games, but probably having a list of like 15 is probably a good idea. We'll probably get through 8 maybe in a stream. I don't know. It really depends on if we play a game that's like really cool and we stick with it for a while, or if we you know, give them 15 to 20 minutes each and move on. There's a game called Ball Pit that I'm going to check out. Yep. Okay, hey, I want to talk a little bit more about 75 Hard. I could save some of these for like a post 75 Hard recap, if you will, but I feel like I want to talk about it right now. So the 75 Hard challenge, interestingly enough, has been easier than I expected it to be, but at the same time, it is still quite difficult, and I also don't know that this is weird. I don't recommend it, but I do recommend it. I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you're really into it, I guess is what it is. For me, it's had tremendous positive effect for me. But there have been a few downsides and things that I will correct once the challenge is over, right? And so my diet stuff has been fine. I haven't had a problem with my diet, but it's also, I chose the diet I wanted to follow, and someone could pick a diet that's really not suited for them, and that would be bad. I'm also fine with my calories. Really am. I'm only going to increase my calorie limit for a short period after 75 Hard, and then I'm going to go back down because I'm still working towards a goal, like weight, right? My diet change, honestly, is probably a permanent change. There'll be like cheat things here and there, right? Like, you know, I haven't really had like pizza in quite a long time now. That might be like maybe a once a month thing or something. Who knows? I don't know, but like, overall, you know, change for the good, and then I gotta afterwards make sure not to fall back into old food habits. But one of the things I really want to call out about 75 Hard, and some people might say it's the water, it's not the water. Honestly, the water has been completely fine for me. The thing for me is actually ice cream. You missed the biggest thing for me has been overuse strain, right? So. And this could just be because of I've been primarily 90-some% of all my workouts are walks or runs, right? So all similar sort of activity. So I haven't really been doing any weights or anything, and I want to do weights. I am gonna start the weights after the 75 Hard is over. Part of me, I was just in my head about like, what if I'm doing weights and I'm at 30 minutes and I'm burnt, I can't do anymore? What then, right? And I didn't want that to happen. And when I say weights, I mean free weights, I mean bench, I mean deadlifts, those sort of things, right? So I'll do that afterwards when I don't have a 45-minute time limit. But my overuse strain is kind of in my feet. So I talked about this a couple weeks ago, right? That I thought my left foot was close to a fracture. And so I didn't run for just over 2 weeks. right? So I took a little bit of time off of running, but I was still walking. I was walking at a little bit of a slower pace, not the pace I had been going. And now it's mostly back to normal, but there is still a little bit in there. There's still a little bit of like muscle fatigue or strain that I'll feel every so often in different parts of my feet, both of them. And actually, I had something in my ankle just a couple days ago. That was like a one-day only thing. So I think one of the biggest things right afterwards, I do want to keep up with potentially doing 2 workouts a day, but not 2 workouts a day every day, right? So immediately after the 75 hard, that first week, I'm going to have a couple days where I do 1 activity, and I'm probably going to have a couple days where I do 0 activities, just as a overall rest sort of recuperation week, if you will. And then I'll start adding things back in, but even that, right, I'll probably still have days in a week where I only do 1 instead of 2, and there might be a weekly, like, complete rest day, something like that. I'm also at the point now where I think I might need new shoes. I was looking at the treads on my older pair of shoes that I mostly were using for walks and my newer pair of shoes, and they are definitely getting worn. The older pair of shoes are over 400 miles, getting close to 500, and the newer pair of shoes are now at like 250 or something like that. So they're getting a little bit of miles in. I have, not this upcoming weekend, but next weekend, I have another 5K race coming up. I don't think I'll probably get new shoes for that, but it'll probably be a summer thing where I go and look at new shoes. I did a little bit of biking, a tiny bit of biking, especially when my foot was not feeling great and I was trying to adjust what I was doing. I added some biking in, and that was good. And I'll probably try and pick the biking back up. One of the things I'd also love to do, right? This has been an idea in my mind for years now, especially when I was running the first time. Is a triathlon would be super cool to do. So I do not have a new bike. My bike is super old. And I do have an exercise bike. And so that's what I do my biking on, is the exercise bike. But if I ever actually wanted to do a triathlon, I would need to purchase a new bike. And I don't know what I want to do about that. And then the side thing, yes, is I would need to find a place to practice swimming. And I don't want like a gym membership or anything. Specialty gym membership just for swimming. So I don't know how that would go. But it is something that's been on my mind. So that could be a thing that I look at for next year. Maybe. As long as winter doesn't kill it for me. Every single winter, even when I was active, was like a killing the vibe moment. Because I really wanted to do something outside, but I really didn't want to be out in the snow and cold. And then like treadmill gets old and stuff like that, you know? So I'll be looking to some people for support during winter. All right, that's enough chit-chatting. Why don't we go set up another set of missions here? We'll jump into it and get the music set up and everything. We should also probably look at this. I haven't shown this off yet. This is how we upgrade our ship. So you'll see how we have 2 out of my 30 modules unlocked, and they cost the samples that we pick up in the mission. On the top right, you see the green ones are common, and the orange ones are rare, and the purple ones you need to be on a higher difficulty to even find. But you can come in here, and so like, for example, I have the recoilless rifle, which is a missile launcher, right, or a machine gun, which I can call down if I select them as my stratagem before I go down to the planet. There's more things that you can get, and you purchase these ones with requisition slips, which are money. There's different kinds of orbital barrages, all sorts of different kinds. You can get Eagle. The Eagle is like a plane that flies in and does bombing runs or whatever. Heck. There's lots of different things that you can get, and I only have a few things so far. There's my laser cannon that I love. But the ship modules are like passive upgrades, and unfortunately, I'm not going to have enough common samples to get anything else. But you'll see that if I were to get this donation access license, all of the affected stratagems on the right, that's my right, that's screen right, would deploy with the maximum number of carryable magazines, which is kind of cool. There's all sorts of these different things that we can get. There's lots and lots of like ways to upgrade your character. And one of those ways is through the War Bond. Want this body piece. Hero of the Federation. We're gonna equip it, okay? And I think we're gonna equip that other gun that we unlocked. So we've been using the Diligence, but if we're gonna keep fighting bugs, it might be good to switch to, hold on. Might be good to switch to this, it's energy based. Our big laser cannon has been doing work, so maybe the smaller one too. It's a laser rifle that fires a continuous beam, does not need reloading, but if it overheats, a new heat sink must be fitted. So it's very similar to our big laser cannon, but smaller and probably faster to use, I guess. And also, I don't have to call it in. So I think we'll try it out. Equip it. And then, the other thing I want to do is go into the customize menu for it. Oh, I can't even upgrade it because I haven't leveled it up. That on, sure. Oh, you can get better heat sinks? That's cool. Right. Oh, there's patterns too. I didn't even like think about this with the other gun. By the way, this feature, this whole like gun customization did not, I guess, exist at launch. Sort of new, and it's only for base gun. That is the only crash I have seen in this game. Sure. I'll report it. Do not report automatically, though. Can't believe that happened. So new, it's a bit buggy, apparently. Hey, LeCloud, are you playing Dune? I was super interested in Dune months ago, and now I'm only a little interested in Dune. Legitimately, what I've watched has kind of like brought it down for me. Some of the downsides that has come out for me about Dune is that it's actually not an MMO, right? It was billed as an MMO to begin with, and it's really not. They're small servers, right? Which, I mean, is fine. But the game kind of feels a little bit more like your typical survival crafting game, which I love those games. It's just, I don't know if it's what I'm looking for in Dune. Now, I haven't seen any of the Deep Desert stuff, but everything before Deep Desert has mostly felt like your standard survival game. In a Dune skin. Which I do also love the Dune, like, stuff, but... Okay, hold on. I want to back up out of this. Message? Oh, this is about the major order from the Illuminate. We, I think, already read this. It definitely feels like that. Yeah, so that's like... That's sort of my downside, is I was looking for more of an MMO experience with survival crafting elements, and I feel like it's not what's happening. You're not going to grind it hardcore or anything like you normally would in a new game. And that's, well, and honestly, that's another thing for me as well, because I couldn't play on the release date because that was yesterday. And then I always get into a state where I'm like, I can't play as often as other people, and then I fall behind, and it's like, I don't want to play solo. So I don't know, I guess I kind of want to see what end game of Dune looks like a little bit more before I make the decision to buy in. Because then I also have to invest the time. And honestly, right now, I'm loving this game. Want to keep putting the time in on it. Alright, so, hold on. What is this? Planet Meridia. It is a black hole. Okay. Have a planet over here that's the liberated almost, not at all. What do we have here? This one is actually winning. Invasion level is 30. And Inari, which is where we just were, the invasion level is 12. But it looks like we're on the defense there. Maybe we're on the defense on all of them. And that's only 3 planets. There's 3 other planets too somewhere. Right? Because we have Inari, but it also mentions, oh, Alta. Oh, it's just not like, it's not part of it yet. Aha, and Crucible. Oh, check this out. We can see where the bugs are coming from. I didn't know that was a thing. Legitimately, I wonder if there is a mechanic that you can come here and take this planet first to prevent the reinforcements from hitting. I have no clue if that's a thing, but if it is, that would be kind of neat. What is this symbol? Factory hub. I'm gonna do another set. If you want to switch, sure. Absolutely. We'll just do a Discord chat. 2 of us then. Sure, I'll give you a minute to run back to your base. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. So, last night was my game night, and the group got together. We played more Zombicide White Death. I'm really, really enjoying it. It's a really good game. Unfortunately, I didn't have a great game last night, as in, I just... every character, so every person, has like a level, right? And once you get so many AP, you go up to the next stage, which is, the first stage is blue and then goes yellow, orange, red. And every time you upgrade, you get a new thing. So the first upgrade gives you an extra action for every turn. After that, then you get to choose, and each character, each player, gets to make a choice on like, oh, that you might get something for spellcasting, you might get something for melee, whatever, right? But you get to make those choices. It's really cool. I didn't leave blue, which is the first stage, until the very end of the game.
We cannot let the enemy any closer to Super Earth.
Just unfortunately, the way it turned out, I just wasn't getting kills. And it just felt like I kept running back and forth, not being able to do much. But that happens sometimes, and it's not, I don't know, it's not like gonna happen every time. I will say it's not, I'm not the only person it's happened to. I've seen it happen to other players as well. So I think there's a strategy thing involved there that we haven't figured out yet for playing it. But last night we played Quest 4, and we had played it before and we lost. I think it took about 2 hours the last time, or maybe an hour and a half before we lost. But this time we went long. It was like 3.5 hours for that one game. But we did succeed, although it didn't look like we were going to. So in the way that it works is the map is actually different per campaign that you do. And we had a big wall on one side, and we had the zombies coming in from the other side. So we had this long stretch in between, and we had to make sure there's guards that are NPCs like on the board that we can control as well. None of them had to die. If any one of them died, game over. But the main objective was to actually torch 3 buildings on the board. And in order to torch a building, you have to get Dragon Bile and a torch. Because it's basically like a Molotov cocktail at that point, right? And we went through almost the entire stack of cards, entire deck, to find all of the required things that we needed. They were mostly on the bottom. But like at the very end, the abomination just kept spawning, and we were pretty close to losing a few times for different reasons. But like we pulled the things like right at the last moment, and then we like were able to finish in the next turn, and it was wonderful. You still have a hard time rating that mission medium. Well, you know, if we had gotten all of the Dragon Bile and all the torches in the first quarter of the deck, it would have been a completely different story, I think, right?
We will deliver.
It's just the randomness that most of them were at the bottom of the deck is what really hurt that. It'll be really interesting, James, next week. If we play Zombicide next week, it'll be really interesting next week to see Mission 5, which is also a medium difficulty, and see how it compares. Anyway, LeCloud, if you're ready, feel free to send me a call on Discord when you're ready.
Super Earth is safe.
It popped up on the PlayStation as well. I wasn't expecting that for some reason, but yeah, I'm using computer at the moment. How you doing? Doing good?
I'm doing all right. Yeah.
Audio.
How the runs been going for you?
Actually, I started in Illuminated because I just joined on somebody and I didn't think to change. And then we've won everything we've played, but I will say they didn't want to like do full map completions.
The major order changed to bugs now.
Yeah. I'll send you an invite. That is true, right? The amount of corruption we had was bad.
Millions gave their lives to defend our home. We will honor their sacrifice.
Do you need to do any gear changes for bugs?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. I find that the laser works really good on them. All right, we're gonna go back to Inari. Yeah. I don't know like what the chances are of us being able to actually win here, but let's do another hard run.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Yeah, looks like it's pretty close. Should be able to pull off. I think.
This one's got launch an intercontinental ballistic missile, eradicate Terminid Swarm, and emergency evac. This one's got emergency evac, eradicate Terminid Swarm, spread democracy. I want to do the intercontinental missile.
Resources for free expansion.
Me too.
Oh, the eradicate one is only a 15-minute mission?
Yeah, there's some quick ones like that.
Ooh.
Really small maps, but you just got swarmed the whole time.
Okay. What do you think's the hardest one? The civilians or the eradicate?
If it's just us two, the eradicate could be challenging. Maybe do that one first.
Do it first, okay. Sounds good.
Coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
I've got 2 turrets that I'll take in.
Oh boy. 2 turrets to dodge.
Orbit synchronized.
Oh, this is super tiny. Okay, so what's the actual like objective? Just kill enemies?
Pretty much.
And do we have to stay there the whole 15 minutes?
I don't remember if it's based on the time. It might be.
Okay.
Or it might just be a certain number of kills. I don't remember. It's been a while. Ooh.
So, I feel like I don't want to take the ammo one, although I guess we come out with full stims. Maybe that's important. I was gonna say, I don't really use ammo now, for the most part, if I took both laser guns.
Yeah, take whatever's better for you.
I'll take the health thing then.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to change my body piece. Well.
Jetpack.
Good here. I don't know if there's any walls to jump over.
I mean, it's just nice to have that extra maneuverability, you know? Get away from a horde right on top of you.
Okay, okay.
Let's see.
It will not be able to do that.
The extract.
So what does that extract actually do?
It should just speed up the time of when the dropship comes in.
Okay. Yeah, that'll...
When you called in whatever, it could be a minute or whatever, like cut it in half.
It'll probably be good. Oh, do we have walls and stuff here too?
This is it. This is the solemn duty for which you were born. Defend democracy at any cost.
Ooh, that almost dropped from my head. Oh god, no!
Yeah! Oh, it's got stuck to the thing! Alright, careful.
Nope. You got it, guys, right behind you.
Sure do! This turret's gonna kill us.
80.
Oh, kill bugs 11%, 13. I see that now. Okay. Are there things to find outside the map at all? Or outside this area?
I mean, you can only really go through that little bit that it showed, but there are some samples on this map.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any secrets, like the things to get the super credits and whatnot.
Oh, you found a sample. Nice.
Yep. Ow! No!
Oh!
Reinforcing.
Ah, I didn't want to throw another grenade. Ah, I'm down. That happens to me a lot where I pull grenades out and then I forget to put them away.
Reinforcing. Feels good.
Ready to liberate.
Ah! Jump pack away!
Ow! Leave me alone! Oh, you killed me. What did you kill me with?
Grenade launcher.
Oh, we got another person joined in.
Calling in reinforcements.
Stop hitting me!
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Democracy has landed. Calling down a sentry.
Oh, I am not doing great with being swarmed.
Oh god. Yeah, me either, apparently.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Calling down a sentry.
Ready to liberate.
Requesting sentry.
Ow, my ankle.
Requesting sentry.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
I think I want to go back down there and get my big laser gun.
I'll find my jetpack.
Then I think I might want to go back up. That's not a bad spot. 60% bug kill.
Where are the bugs at?
Say that like it's a bad thing.
Gotta get kills somehow.
Yeah. Right, oh, and that's right. We also have a time limit, so. I'm finding.
Oh, there's some. Don't napalm on it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna throw something.
There's another spot north.
Earth.
Have a taste of democracy!
I don't know if I can reach it. We'll find out.
Orbital strike. Incoming.
Kinda, sorta. Eh, it looks like it might have got some. That bug almost launched all the way up here. That was crazy. The bugs feel so different compared to the Illuminants.
Yeah.
Oh, that one made it.
And the bots are even different from them. Oh, I just fell. Ow.
Ah!
Calling down a sentry.
What? I did. Oh.
Being chased.
It's a couple guys.
Whoa!
Oh, there's an invisible one. Those guys are nasty.
They come in invisible ones?
Yep.
Oh boy. Do they leave some kind of like pattern so that you can see where they're at basically?
Yeah.
Requesting sentry.
You have been a stalwart line of
It actually wasn't too bad.
extract when ready.
A little iffy.
Help
In
get
the
those
beginning.
other two guys.
Falcon 1 arriving at coordinates. Shuttle inbound.
Oh, I'm more Santis.
Falcon 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Well, that's not right. It lists both of those guys as level 0.
Democracy prevails once more.
Yeah, that's got their title next to them at least.
Death Captain sounds like a high rank. Oh, level 42. We'll go into civilian one now. Outstanding patriotism. Covered in yellow. Why am I the only one covered in stuff?
I don't know.
Accuracy was terrible. Is that because of turrets? I wonder if turrets factor into your accuracy.
Not
The
sure.
hour of our next victory rapidly approaches.
I don't think it does, actually.
Nope, I tried to emote. I went through them. Let's see. We should probably start, like... People want to start down there? That's fine. We can start.
I was just looking at the side objective. I think we can snipe that one, but I wasn't gonna take that. Well, yeah, I could go autocannon. I'm not gonna.
So gross. Everybody else is pristine. Lefty sounds like a cool person. Just because of their name.
Don't be fooled, they're right-handed.
Go now, and fear the shadow of neither death nor tyranny, but justice.
You know, I feel like with bugs, I wouldn't mind trying a flamethrower out.
Yeah, they're generally weak to fire.
Alright, so
I
we're
like
going
to use my
clear
fire
first.
shotgun.
Northeast, 100 meters.
Objective complete.
Yeah, that one you can just snipe
That
with the explosives.
Was super easy.
Tagging map. West, 200 meters.
Affirmative. To the sky.
So is a bug breach like the drop pod from the Illuminate?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, I think the smaller bugs are what call those in, so if you want to try to prevent it, kill the small stuff first.
Okay.
Oh god, don't shoot that, you fool!
Oh, what just happened?
L4 just shot a hell nuke, you know.
Okay, fun.
Luckily we didn't die.
What did he shoot it at? I guess is the question.
I mean, it was just sitting up on this hill.
Oh.
You'll occasionally just see not quite like blown up ones. They're like sparking or whatever.
Outpost destroyed.
Oh, there is. Did I get it? I'm in sample there.
Marking location, west.
Where are we going? Northwest?
Dropping a pin. North, far.
Yep. Just dropped it.
Activating jump pack.
What level do you gotta be to get the buggy? Because I was playing with someone who was able to drop a little truck in.
I don't remember.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
One of these doors? It is.
Couple requisition slips. Yeah, a lot of this stuff wasn't in the base game, like the buggy, so I just kind of get it retroactively.
Back.
Bomber, that didn't look like it worked. Something popped up. It looks right. It might be add other with an O, capital O, maybe. He's adding a quote for you. Loud.
What?
Yeah, he added a quote to our quote system.
Oh.
Don't shoot that, you fool! Now it's memorialized.
Hive structure destroyed.
I have many quote-worthy lines, so I'm not surprised.
What is this?
Hey, don't go in that.
Much ammo. Don't go in that?
The shiny thing. It was bad.
Oh, what does that do?
It just slowed me down. Oh, they got a breach. Oh no.
So when they get a breach, can we close it with a grenade as well, or is that not the same?
No.
Thing? Okay. I don't know when that hole got there, but it wasn't there a minute ago.
Tagging map, northwest, 100 meters.
Objective located, northwest.
You know, for my laser guns, it helps that this is an extreme cold planet.
Yep.
Objective critical stratagem available.
You know, I'm just using the big laser cannon. I wonder if there's any point for me to even have the small one.
What's the small one you have? The sickle or whatever?
The LAS5 scythe or whatever.
Oh yeah. Just the primary gun.
Layer sample acquired.
Engaging terminal.
Where's this SSD? There we go.
Outpost destroyed.
Oh, nice. D3 got the outpost up there. Did someone call down the thing?
Yep.
But you put it in already?
I think this guy's. Yeah, I think he's just finishing it up.
Oh, okay.
Sample ringer.
There is. Ooh! Recon vehicle.
Oh, my ankle.
Dropping a pin. East, 300 meters.
Vehicle north.
You can honk the horn.
Where's he gonna sit? Oh, there's a back seat.
Yeah, there's a backseat. If I pop out, don't shoot my head off.
It's gonna be hard not to. Hopefully this guy's a good driver.
Found something.
Oh, okay, he ran over.
The here, I guess.
I got you covered.
Hey.
I'm on it.
Oh, he's, I guess, gonna let me grab it. Oh, there is a flamethrower in there.
Try it.
Yeah, I'll try it. So I'll drop my big laser cannon. I'll still have the little one.
Uh-oh.
Found something.
Is that another two-person door? It is.
Wow.
For prosperity!
I'm on it.
Ooh, there's a sample in there.
Rare sample acquired.
Activating jump pack! Gah!
He overshot a little bit.
Ooh. Oh no, they got a breach.
Well,
You getting out?
I haven't seen anything actually do a breach yet. I mean, I've seen the breaches happen, but I haven't seen whatever calls it in.
Get some. Get some.
Flamethrower is
Maybe
pretty
just
cool.
shoot something up in there.
Flamethrower feels like it could be dangerous for the team, though, too.
Mission at 30 minutes
Sure.
remaining. Activating jump pack! Sending in an eagle!
That really close eagle?
Yeah, we're fine. I know how to aim them.
Tagging map. Southeast. 300 feet.
I guess technically we don't have to do that one first. We could do
Dropping
this
a
first.
pin. East. 200 meters.
That's not the extraction.
Oh god.
Ow!
Whoa.
Uh-oh!
Oh no.
I might have killed him.
Reinforcing! Reloading!
Hold on, I'm gonna type to him. Oh, we're popping out. This is the objective?
I have to.
Okay. I don't know why he didn't drive closer.
Injury? What injury?
Where is the terminal? Can I climb that?
Last reload!
See, so they come out down where L4 is.
Bug. No.
You get the terminal started.
Yep, but
Engaging terminal.
where gonna come from?
Okay. Done. Sending people.
Oh, and this is where they escape out of right here. Ooh. Oh, you send people from up there as well. All right.
Yep.
Dropping a pin.
I need some ammo. I'm gonna call in ammo. No, I'm not. There's an A. Someone call it in here.
Requesting sentry.
Deploying sentry.
Reloading!
Out of 20 people.
Marking location. How'd you like the taste of freedom? To the sky!
Ooh, I saw it. Someone did call in ammo.
Reload! Tagging location.
Oh. I forgot how to
the
do
ammo
it
thing.
all of a sudden.
My life for Super Earth!
I mean, surprisingly, we're not getting like anything here.
This is for you!
Looks like a bunch coming from the south.
Calling down a sentry.
Requesting air support.
Black Forsaken freaks!
Should be the last set of guys, I think.
Sending another one from my door.
Yeah. Need to. 3 on each.
Reloading!
Tagging map.
Start running south.
100 meters.
You don't think we'll take the truck?
Democracy has been well
might.
delivered. May your extraction be swift.
I'll just run with you, and then they grab the truck. We'll meet up with them.
Requesting vehicle.
He just requested a new one.
Outpost destroyed.
You got that already?
Just a small one. Yeah, it was just a small one. Oh, they did call in a breach though.
I'm headed back to get in the truck.
Yep.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be on top. I'm glad he didn't drive past the Gatling turret.
It's a good call.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Oh, I can't shoot. You're good if you're shooting stuff, just saying why I'm not shooting.
I'll stay in at the moment.
Have a taste of democracy!
Oh, jeez. Guy's a good driver.
I don't know about that.
Hitting all the things. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Oh god, no!
Well, that's cool.
Tagging map. North. Far.
The truck rolled over on me.
North. Far.
But we could just run to the exit now.
Joining the fray.
be fair though, having the turret from the gun's not bad.
Yep.
Calling in extraction.
Does it have its own ammo supply? It must, right?
Yeah, it has 4 clips.
Now, is that a lot?
It's alright. Like a normal machine gun.
Get up somehow. Up. Stuck.
T-minus 1 minute. Sending down sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
Like everything's basically the south.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
That eagle felt close.
Yeah, the rocket pods try to lock onto the biggest thing it can.
T-minus 20 seconds.
That feels close.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Or climb on top.
Pelican 1 landing in progress. Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
This feels like an easier difficulty. Are bugs just that much easier than Illuminids? Or was it
think
legitimately
so.
just the city?
The city is just so more, I guess, dense. So
Sure.
much more dense.
You know,
Harder to, once they start calling stuff in, it's just
oh, we missed the
tough
thing,
to actually clear it.
didn't we?
Yeah, must have been a thief hidden around there. Sorry.
But also, yeah, like we're not getting ships coming in doing bombing runs on us and stuff. So
Yeah, those things were awful.
So if the orange completes before the blue completes on that slider, do we lose the planet?
Probably.
But my accuracy was 0. Must be because I
Maybe
didn't
lasers don't
shoot a
count.
projectile, yeah. And my turrets clearly didn't count then either.
Liberty's enemies march ever closer.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
It's a really nice touch that we legitimately like fly to the location.
Orbit synchronized.
Fun.
Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job overall with just kind of like the feeling of going out to the different planets and being in space. I like all the ships being visible and stuff. It's really cool.
Right, so we should either start up there or we should clear out the bottom first. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't care. There's a, oh no, that's not a thief. I don't know what that is. Yeah, probably down here is fine.
Do it. Darth? Really wondering, like, yeah, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. What am I doing? Falling with style? I don't know. I don't think we're fall. Well, we're about to fall. That's. So if you wear heavy armor, are you slower?
Yep.
I feel like I don't want heavy armor, ever.
That's why I run light. Doesn't help. Doesn't feel like it helps most of the time though. Still get chased down.
Let them come. Let them roar. Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
Tagging map. Northeast, 200 meters.
Port weapon inbound. Requesting
Oh,
tac pack.
somebody has a rocket for that, at least.
For what?
That, if you look off in the distance to the east,
that
there's
tower
that big
thing?
cloud, or, yeah, the mushroom cloud-looking thing.
Is that part of their outpost? Or is it something entirely different?
I guess it might be. I think it just usually makes smoke. Ah, crap. So you can't see anything. But yeah, it's an objective. Oh, that's a flyer one. That's what it is. Spawns the flying bugs.
Flyers haven't felt
I wonder if
too bad yet.
all of them close.
I mean, I'm seeing bugs I haven't really seen before, like those big red guys. Don't we actually want to go a little bit further east?
Ow.
Requesting sentry.
Somebody got it.
Oh, the Shrieker Nest? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, airstrike coming in. Might need to get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah, that killed me.
Oh.
Reinforcing. Dropping a pin. Northeast, 100 meters.
Where's my grenade launcher?
I think that guy just took it. or it's to the south.
Yeah.
Well, there are samples in here to find, though. A rare one.
Ah, I forgot to dive.
Oh, eagle. I feel like I need to get one of these eagles, because these eagles are great for the nests, although maybe not as great as I thought they were a second ago.
Yeah, you just gotta aim it right.
Reinforce.
Calling in reinforcements.
Not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to throw a grenade.
I'm sorry.
Oh shoot!
Tagging map, north, barn.
Oh no. Okay, that was the next.
Tagging map, west, 100 meters.
Team map west. Why? I think that's wrong. Where we started, basically.
I'm ignoring it.
Thing. Launch codes. Like I shouldn't have followed you around the right. The long way.
I only went the long way because I have a jump pack. Looking for other secrets.
You know what? I think I run faster with my smaller gun out.
Requesting air support.
Yes, I believe that is the thing.
Oh, there's more.
Northwest.
Oh, they got stuck?
Calling down a sentry.
Find the hard disk containing the launch chip. Got it.
Dropping a pin. Northwest, 100 meters.
Your sample somewhere, yeah.
Enemy patrol, southwest. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Man, I was right next to you. You didn't die?
Nope.
I shielded that for you.
Yes, thank you. Saved my life.
Fire in the hole. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Tried to drop you like right next to your weapons.
Reporting to the front.
Thank you.
I see the Steve.
Objective located.
Mark it if you can.
Negative. Objective located. Follow me.
Someone else.
Going on here?
Terminal.
I don't think he wants to do the puzzle.
Puzzle?
Yeah, there's a little pipe puzzle to do.
Reloading. Engaging terminal.
Okay, 1B, 2A, 2B.
Package acquired.
1B.
Dropping package.
I'm on it.
You have to do them in that order?
No, just any of them.
Okay.
I got the terminal. Dropping package.
Okay, we're done here.
Package acquired.
think I just heard something crash and break upstairs.
That's not good.
Dropping package.
Oh,
Marking location.
Bugs, northeast.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Engaging terminal.
Marking location, southwest. Enemy patrol, south.
Objective completed. Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I can't believe how different these maps feel than the other ones.
Tagging location, west.
just wait till you do the bots.
They
The
really
maps
bad.
don't really feel too. They don't feel too different. The maps, anyways. But just fighting them is a complete different experience.
Cool, that's a good thing.
Yes.
Found something.
I like fighting the bots a lot. It's like those scenes in Terminator where they're showing the future robots shooting laser beams all over the place. It's awesome.
Make this climb.
Ooh, this is a little different. They got a little kind of city section in here now. I
Yeah,
don't think they ever had this kind of stuff.
I think that was new with
Yeah.
like this update / order.
Oh, they got the breach off. I'm gonna throw napalm on it.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of there.
Main objective nearby.
Oh shoot! I'm dead.
Okay,
My god, he killed me in like 2 hits.
Forcing.
that is close-ish to where you died.
Calling down a sentry. You will never destroy our way of life.
Okay, I'm throwing down a Gatling. You're gonna want to back up.
Get some! Get some!
Gonna spin around. All right, what is our objective here now? Launch codes. I don't know how to do this one.
We gotta drop off the launch codes here. The package thing that we picked up earlier.
Okay, this guy's punching it in.
Doesn't sound like he's doing a very good job. Oh, okay, it's that one.
Manually raise silo lock.
I'm on it.
Get the lock, dude. What are the large spherical projectiles? I don't know. Uh, 5 out of 9 I can see on the terminal.
Activating jump pad.
We'll get some supplies while we're
Calling down
here.
a sentry.
Deploying sentry. You will never destroy our way of life.
What are we doing? Still just waiting? 90%, 91, okay.
Oh no! I went too far.
I got the terminal.
E3. Fueling missile, please wait. So after this, what do we got? Upload escape pod data and another outpost. What is uploading the escape pod data?
I don't remember.
Engaging terminal.
Launch sequence. Do we need to get out of here?
Yes. Oh, actually, I don't think it matters for the ICBM. You
Okay.
can keep a blast from really far off. Just don't stand right next to the rocket when it's taking off.
Dropping a pin. South, 200 meters.
Look up in the sky to observe its glory. Ah.
Oh, okay, yeah. It says intercontinental missile, but it doesn't feel like it went that far.
Objective near your position.
Oh, that car blew up. Okay. Lived. It's good. Ooh, that guy hurt. Upload data. Oh, there are samples down here too.
Oh,
Player sample
breach.
acquired.
I don't know where you're at, but it looks like you're on the other side of it.
Requesting sentry.
Requesting orbital. Heavy on my position. Aiming at an eagle.
Oh, that laser got me, dang it.
Calling in reinforcements. Tagging map, southwest, 100 meters.
You're a little ways off of where you died. Whoa, you almost landed on me.
Point me to the enemy.
Need to go a little bit north if you're looking for your gear.
You guys taking it? Wait, I got. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Bug outpost spotted.
Well, I'll take my car. No. That's the first time I've heard it do.
Say hello.
Like, it was not
to
doing that when I was
laboratory.
driving it.
I just want my stuff.
I see
Oh,
two
no.
things over here I'm gonna grab. What is the tabletop game that got anime?
Would that, honestly, would that be? Yeah, that would be a lot.
Player sample acquired.
I'll just go to work early and then. That way you're there at actual 8.
Oh, Lodos War.
And not like 8:45. Like I know.
I guess I didn't realize it was a tabletop game before. I mean, it was clearly based off D&D, but...
I'll have that enemy. One of the few that I've
Southeast?
purchased
Oh,
on
what?
Blu-ray.
What's southeast?
I don't know. some gems? I don't know. That's all I see.
Collected. Get some! Get some!
Found something!
Tagging map. Southeast. 300 meters.
Okay, let's go out there and see what's there. We have 20 minutes. We got plenty of time.
Ow.
Oh, I had no clue that it was based on the game sessions ran by the author. Did not know that. It is a very good anime, by the way, for anyone who hasn't watched it. Only an older one, but good. I will say that I wish I had a keyboard. PlayStation.
Why is that? Just a chat?
Yeah, just quick chat.
Extraction is available.
Dropping a pin. Northwest. Far. Affirmative.
Get up, you fool!
Bug breach. Oh, where?
Yeah, it was on me. I messed up.
I'm just heading in. I'm gonna wait by the extraction.
Yeah.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Oh, I'm dead, man. Oh, heal, you idiot! Ah!
You want me to let him call you back in? You're by your stuff?
He got me.
Okay.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Bugs. South. Requesting advanced weaponry.
No, with the reduced timer on the extraction, do you guys have enough time to get back?
Damn, I'll be alright.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Sending down sentry.
Oh my goodness. Turret. I need to move. I need to move.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
How long will it wait if we don't get in?
This is Pelican 1.
Right, because as soon as we get in, it starts the next timer.
I'm not sure.
This is Pelican 1. Preparing for touchdown.
Probably until just somebody gets in.
Requesting sentry. Tagging location. Southwest.
Marking extraction.
Let's go.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Did you see any good Next Best games in there, Bomber? Also, LeCloud, got any Next Best games that have interested you?
I looked for a few minutes the other day, but I didn't really see anything that jumped out at me.
Posted some in Discord. Wonderful. I will check those out shortly. I think that with that set of 3, this is where I'm going to call it for missions. Yeah, I think we could easily do Terminids on higher difficulty.
Yeah.
That was one for the record books, where all missions are logged for analysis.
So we flip.
Yeah, and I got squished.
How do I get the symbols? There we go. Whoops.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
The Illuminate could be monitoring my thoughts right now. Die, squid scum. Die, die, die.
Alright. I'll have to look at upgrading the scythe now that I've used it a little bit and some other things. Yeah. Oh!
Rude, rude.
That was funny though.
Joyous news. We've just received word that Illuminate forces have withdrawn from Super Earth. The defense of Super Earth has succeeded. The battle is won.
Oh.
Good luck, James. Good luck. Oh, he did it to you too.
Days of vicious fighting.
The only emote I have is salute. So.
Yeah. I don't think I ever changed it. I don't even know how.
26 medals, yeah. What am I looking for next? Maybe that cape? Maybe the helmet? I don't know yet. Oh, there's the high five emote I could get to. Or impact grenade.
Ooh. Did they release a new Warbond?
I don't know. You new from the last time we played?
Yeah.
What? One.
I just saw a different set of super sword gear, I guess.
Oh, the Borderline Justice. Here's the thing. I honestly don't know if it's new or not.
No, it would have been on the bottom if it was new.
Okay. Gunslinger increases sidearms reload.
Must have just changed the
Marksman rifle Deadeye. Oh, I kind of want that. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in this pack. It throws me off that the starting Warbond thing is like 8 pages long or more, and then like all the other ones are only like 3 pages.
Yeah, all the premium ones are kind of small.
And how many? I'm up to 380 on my super credits now. That's not bad. I'm gonna need to spend some time and like go through all of the different things to see like what guns they have or what pieces of gear they might have that I might want. Eruptor. Explosive assault rifle. That sounds awesome.
I wonder if that's like the one sniper that shoots like I don't know how to describe it. It's like kind of like a frag grenade, but it releases it outward, I guess, from the shot trajectory rather than just like landing on the ground. I have one of those. Might be different one. That one though.
Trying to like rotate it so that it's like facing a different direction, but I cannot for the life of me do it. All right. This is where I'm calling it for the night. Everybody have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with me on a different game tonight. But so we'll probably see more of this. But what'll be coming up next is Steam Next Fest. So there. Sign in off.